Let's learn how to make this beautiful toothpaste. So first thing to do is to take the length of the shirt. So I'll be marking 27 inches. You can cut yours 25 or any one. So 27 inches. The next thing to do is to mark the waist, which is 16. Do the same and connect the lines. Shoulder is 8 inches. And I'm marking arm side plus 1 inch shoulder slant, which is 8.5. Neck width of 2.5. Marking out 1 inch for shoulder slant. I'll slant it into the neck measurement, okay? Then half of the armhole. This shirt I'll be adding 1 inch as is, then 0.5 for sewing allowance. So if you want, you can still add 0.5 as your ease, or 2 inches as your ease. It depends the way you want the fitting to be. So for this 1 inch for ease. So around this waistline, I always eliminate this curve here. So I went up there by 3 inches and I curve it back into the line. So for the neck depth is 1 inch. Remember, we are cutting the back side of the shirt. After which I place the back onto the front, and the front is on fold. So I left some inches before placing it. So that is where I'm marking these 3 inches for the button allowance. The neck depth for the front is 3 inches. So I'll still mark it down. After cutting it out, I'll then trace out the 3 inches. Make sure you notch on the 3 inches line so that you will not fold more than the allowance. This is actually basic sleeve. If you don't know how to do this, please check the description box. I've really done a video about it. So it's just easy, simple. It's just the normal basic sleeve, you know. So just fold it this way and look out for the notched area. So this material is very thick. I didn't bother adding a stay to this zip allowance side. So just fold it and sew. This is the front side of the back side, so I'll be placing the front and the back front to front like this to enable me close the shoulders. So you close the two shoulders and the sides. I am marking out sewing allowance of 0.5 inch. I will then check what is remaining. Remember, we have two here. The two sleeves are together, facing each other front to front. I will mark 3.5 inches. Then I'll go up by 3 inches. Bias this area, this opening. So this is what it looks like after biasing it. I've joined the size by 0.5 inch and I left some parts open like this. Next thing to do is to measure the band on the wrist. Width is 5 inches, length is 11 inches. Just fold this way, sew on the sides. So I've sewn on the side and I've flipped and ironed it. Now it's time to attach it to the rest of the sleeve. So now you start from the back of the sleeve like this. So you start this from the back of it, then flip it over to the right when you're done sewing it round. So I'll go to the machine and sew it on 0.5 inch. After flipping it, I will leave it open because I'm here to put some feathers. Now for the collar. You have to do this to get the midpoint, which I've notched already. And I've notched the collar as well. So I'm just going to place the two notched parts together. So I'm just arranging it in order, then sew on 0.5 inch to the end. After sewing on 0.5 inch, I notched it. I'll then flip over and then top stitch all the way. Now I will hem the downside of it. This is what it looks like after hemming. Then it's time to fix the sleeve. So make sure that this opening is at the back of the sleeve. So the front side of the sleeve facing the front side of the shirt. Place the notch part of the sleeve on the shoulder line like so, and you sew all the way. After joining the sleeves, I weaved it before joining the sides. I will now go to the machine and top stitch.